live stream talking about FNaf Lore. Wait, I'm just gonna be a second. So, I'm Mel, and I'm recording FNaf Lore. Okay, so it all started at Fredbear's family diner. When it was closed down due to a certain accident, the restaurant chain renamed itself to, well, what we know today, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. They stopped using Fredbear and Spring Bonnie due to them being very dangerous and to use because of its faulty spring wheels. The suits were, well, they were like animatronics, and you could also wear them. Wait. Um, uh, the suits were kept in a safe room in the restaurant that no one was allowed to access. William Afton later found. Wait. As we know today, the murderer we know today, William Afton, shows up inside of the story. Uh, uh, so let's move a little bit further into the future. Well, technically the past, but basically William Afton got pushed into the corner, trapped into a corner by the soulless of the children he had murdered. So very fitting. Very fitting. He got moved into a corner when he back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria that had been closed down to be destroyed. Well, yeah. Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Their souls were freed from the animatronics, cornered William Afton into the safe room, trying to protect himself, or, I don't know, maybe he was this calming guy. I don't know. Got into the spring Bonnie suit. However, as soon as the room broke, the faulty springlocks in the suit started to malfunction and stopped, severely impaling William and killed him, becoming now known as Springtrap. So, this is about 30 years later after the incident. "40 years after FNaf, FNaf 1's Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria closed down, a new horror attraction called Fazbear's Night was built as a homage to the missing child incident and other incidents that made Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria infamous for being haunted. After Night 1 and before Night 2 in FNaf 3, the employees of Fazbear's Fright found Springtrap inside of the FNaf 1's pizzeria. Thinking it was a real animatronic, they brought him into Fazbear's Fright. Springtrap came back alive from death. Several nights later, a security guard in FNaf 3 burned down Fazbear's Fright as an attempt to release William's soul. It was initially unknown what happened to Springtrap when Fazbear's Fright burned down. It was mentioned that anything that survived the fire was auctioned off and sold after the completion of Night 6. If one of Brightoner's the newspapers regarding the burning of Fazbear's Fright, an image of Springtrap's head can be seen from the Freddy figurine photo at the right side. However, as shown in the ending cutscene of Sister Location, Custom Night especially, and the hand has been filled, as Springtrap survived the fire. It's still unknown what ultimately became of him. His ultimate fate was finally revealed in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, though unknown means he left the remains of Fazbear's Fright and eventually ended up in the back alley outside Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. He was savaged and ultimately destroyed in the burning of the pizzeria as part of his old friend Castleman's ultimate plan. Springtrap later on ended up becoming part of the Fazbear Funtime service, even though he was not part of it, as revealed in the emails of Special Delivery. Springtrap also makes an appearance in the Freddy Fazbear virtual experience. Springtrap appears in Five Nights at Freddy's 3 gameplay section. As Springtrap appears in Five Nights at Freddy's 3 gameplay section, he makes his way through the building towards the office with the other phantoms. In order to lure him away, the player must press the button playing a child's voice. He will also attempt to crawl through the vents as a shortcut. If the player fails to lure him away or seal certain vents he attempts to crawl through, he will jump scare the player, ending the night completely. In Ennard's hard mode vent repair level, Springtrap appears briefly in a part of Ennard's hard mode vent repair section, crawling towards the player and jump scaring them if they fail to press the button in the correct order or in a timely fashion. William Afton, also known as Springtrap, Scraptrap, Glitchtrap, even Burntrap, and Fanny, has many different voice lines, including this one. Yeah, he always comes back. William Afton, also known as Purple Guy, and Springtrap, was the co-founder of Fazbear Entertainment and is the main antagonist of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. He was also a serial killer who targets infants and children, and who is directly responsible for all the incidents and tragedies throughout the series. His role in the franchise's story is pivotal. His story is told via arcade-style minigames, in which he looms in the shadows, appearing as a purple figure. He was a wealthy businessman, an inventor who secretly built animatronics to hunt and kill young children, which, once unknown by his partner, Henry Emily, his daughter Elizabeth Afton, would be killed by one of the animatronics he built. Prior to this incident, his youngest son had unfortunately suffered the same fate. Due to his self-determination, he became a serial killer, dubbed by the Purple Guy. He would dress up in a yellow rabbit springlock suit to trick several young children into following them during birthday parties. Once he had them far enough from their parents, he would manipulate and murder them by stuffing their corpses into an animatronic suit. He was apparently changed charged sometimes before 1993 and tried for the murders of these children, but was released due to lack of evidence. He can be seen during several hidden minigames such as Save Them. When the kid's killer suffered a horrible and tragic fate, the children are presumably able to peacefully pass away, free from the tormenting content the vengeance they got 30 years after his demise, William's soul was brought back to life. He's still inside the suit, now taking up the name Springtrap. He serves as the main antagonist of Five Nights at Freddy's. Springtrap is not seen much in the first nights, but he is shown more and more later in the other nights. He is shown more and more. The Office by Play. In the finale of Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator, the player, Michael Afton, wears Afton, a circus baby, Funtime Freddy and the puppet into a fake establishment. When Henry Eppley sets the place on fire with Michael Wingley inside, all of the animatronics burn, and Michael is killed in the process. Circus Baby was completely destroyed, and so was the puppet. Both of their souls were supposedly moved onto the afterlife. No. William Afton is the textbook definition of evil. He is the sadistic serial killer who sparked the downfall of his own company, Fazbear Entertainment, murdered almost by a dozen children in cold blood, and started the tragic chain of events that plays throughout the series. It is heavily implied that William's true motive is to gain the secret of immortality and live eternally alongside, fulfilling his cruel and sadistic pleasures, judging by his actions and appearance within the games. William is wicked, cold-blooded, and mythological, clearly showing no remorse for his actions. He was even more malicious enough to murder his closest friend and business partner, Henry's only daughter, Charlotte, an event which caused Henry immense emotional trauma to the point where he nearly committed suicide, showing that William is more than willing to harm his friends, whether it be mentally, emotionally, or physically. As shown in every minigame he appears in, he always smiles during his killings, and the Pizza Party minigame, Five Nights at Freddy's, Help Wanted, which appears to be a recreation of one of Afton's murders. William, in the form of Glitchtrap, can be seen dancing gleefully after murdering the victim, taunting them while they're trapped inside a robotic suit and serving as slaves.